Today's Edison format deck profile, Diamond Dude Turbo. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Like I said in the intro, today we are turning back the hands of time, taking an older deck like Diamond Dude Turbo, bringing it a little bit forward into Edison format, and we're going to see what kind of havoc we can cause with this deck profile. Alright guys, and as many of you know, with Diamond Dude Turbo, the main point of Diamond Dude is to play powerful spell cards. That way we can get off their effects a little bit easier thanks to Diamond Dude. So because of that, we are playing 3 copies of the boy himself, Mr. Super Duper Diamond Dude, the best Destiny hero of the format. Besides maybe like Plasma. We'll give him his dues. Next we're going to be running 2 Malicious, because we are still running Synchro Monsters in here with the tuner as well. So it's always nice to cheese out a little bit of a quicker body so we can synchro a little bit easier. Moving on with our heroes, and our last one, we do have 1 elemental hero Stratos, so he can help us search out that Diamond Dude. Next we're going to have 2 copies of Armageddon Knight. That way we can just kind of send Darks to our graveyard a little bit quicker, because we are running Dark Arm Dragons, so definitely need to turbo him out a little bit quicker as well, since he is one of our big powerhouse beaters. And of course you can't have Armageddon Knight without Dark Gruffer, so we can discard, special summon, hopefully synchro, that'd be nice. Otherwise we're just going to be dumping Darks into the graveyard to again get out our dad a little bit quicker, because we all love when our dad can come out and duel with us, right? Moving on to our Chaos Sorcerer, we do have 1 copy in here. We do have lights thanks to our Light Sworn, so we might as well capitalize on that and manipulate the graveyard a little bit in case we do have 1 too many Darks in the grave. Control a little bit better, be able to special summon out a guy that can help banish monsters from our opponent's side of the field. And of course we have the big guy himself, Dark Arm Dragon. Wonderful spot removal. Huge in Teledad, still huge in Edison as well too. So Dark Arm Dragon is one that you're always going to see pop up for the foreseeable future in terms of formats. 1 Necro Gardener, since we do have our million cards in here from Light Sworns and their draw engine. Might as well have Necro Gardener in there. Gives us a little bit of protection, especially because this deck, if it doesn't pop off, it takes a second for it to pop off. So that is kind of the downfall of it. Next we have a Gorz. Again, just a solid hand trap to have. You never know what's going to happen in the wonderful world of Yugioh. Our Plague Spreader, this is going to be our tuner of the deck. We do have Synchros in our extra deck, so might as well just capitalize on it. Kind of manipulate the grave a little bit more as well too with Plague Spreader. Get whatever we need back on top of our deck. So moving on, we have our Light Sworn package. So we have our Aaron. We run 3 Janes, we run 3 Solar Recharge, and a charge of the Light Brigade. So, pretty solid lineup that we have there. You know, it's nothing too deep for the Light Sworn monsters themselves. But we have Aaron, who's a solid bouncer. Jane, at least he gets his attack increase. So, I found that they work pretty well together. It gives us a pretty decent draw engine, mill engine as well, too. So our big equip card of the deck is going to be our Divine Sword Phoenix Blade. So we can only be equipped to a warrior type monster. It gains 300 attack. During the main phase, if it's in the graveyard, you can remove from play 2 warrior monsters in the graveyard and add this card to our hand. So we have a little bit of manipulation that we can do right there. So Divine Sword Phoenix Blade, which you do see pop up in a lot of decks in this format as well too. Our next equip is going to be DDR, Different Dimension Reincarnation. Basically, Foolish Burial, just going to be from the Banish Zone. Instead of paying life points, you discard a card as well too. Since we're going to be banishing monsters from the Phoenix Blade, we'll be able to get them back with our DDR. So, kind of works out together. Moving on, we have our Hidden Armory. That way we just kind of turbo out to our equip cards a little bit quicker. Hopefully finish off our opponent a little bit quicker thanks to that as well too. The only thing is that we cannot normal summon or set during the turn we activate this card. So, it's going to be... yeah, a little bit of a hindrance. But even then, we're special summoning so much that it doesn't really matter. So we have a Lightning Vortex. It's going to be our big one-ofs. Magical Stone Excavation, so we can recycle back any of these spell cards. A Monster Reincarnation, just in case we lose anything in one of our mills that we want to try and get back. Like a dad, because that does happen, unfortunately. And if you're like me, it happens way too often. A little bit more for a draw engine. Destiny draw in here. That way we can just dump Malicious into the grave, get him going. An Upstart Goblin. An Allure of Darkness, since we have so many dark monsters in our deck. Next, we're going to be running a copy of Brain Control. Take our opponent's monster, help kind of clear out their field a little bit. Card Destruction. That way we clear out our hand and, yeah, kind of cycle through our cards a little bit quicker. Also helps disrupt our opponent as well. We're going to be playing one copy of Rhoda, since pretty much all of our cards are warrior-type monsters besides the big beaters, but just help get to our heroes a little bit quicker as well, too. Or even Jane if we need to get to, yeah, a Lightsworn. Then we have a Foolish Burial. Dump anything to the graveyard. And, of course, a Heavy Storm. That way we can clear out any kind of Solemn Judgments or anything like that that our opponent might have in the back row that we don't want to affect us during our turn. Negate any of our summons, negative effects, or anything like that. So. And we only have one trap card, which is Return from the Different Dimension. So, very nice. Pay half your life points, bring back as many monsters you can that have been banished. So, ideally, be able to beat down your opponent with that. And hopefully they don't have anything that's too strong that you banish off Chaos Sorcerer. So, a little bit more of a contingency plan. So moving on to the extra deck, it's going to be your generic extra deck for Edison format. So we have Red Dragon Archfiend, our Colossal Fighter, Thought Ruler Archfiend, Dark End Dragon, we got our Stardust, our Black Rose Dragon, Yugioh Guardian, Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth, got our Brio, because we always need him, Tempest Magician, Flame Uraquizis, Flame Veil, Catastor, and of course Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. So if I were to have a side deck, obviously Cyber Dragon would be in there, because you never know when you're going to get paired up against those Ancient Gears. Alright guys, so there you go. That is our Diamond Dude Turbo deck for Edison format. Be sure to comment down below what you guys think. I mean, there's so many spell cards within the realm of Edison format that maybe you have a few different targets that you want to use instead of, yeah, the ones that I chose for Diamond Dude. So let me know down below what you would do. I mean, of course, we are missing out on the big ones that got banned after Teledad format or Limited, which Teledad with Diamond Dude was definitely fun. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Give me all your thoughts, all your reasonings. Be sure to check out the links down below as well, too. Check out rpkgaming.com. Check out a TCG player link down below as well, too. If you ever want any of your own Edison cards or any format cards, it helps out the channel more than you could possibly ever know. But, of course, until next time, goodbye, and good night.